Right, good afternoon. Let's understand the lesson Gentlemen of the Jungle and PUC first year. PUC first year, day second. We saw introduction yesterday. In the introduction, we come to know that Jomo Kenyatta, a Kenya-based writer, politician, philosopher, actively involved for land reformation, lands which were occupied by Americans or white people. He fought to release those lands, and what are the difficulties he faced during the liberation, during the release of land. He given with the help of a fable, story, small story relates birds or animals, but directly the theme connects to human being. So he talks wonderfully how Africans fought to liberate their lands and the difficulties, the problems faced by them. So chief European powers believed that their arms were superior. Weapons. Their arms were superior. So they can attack, dominate and rule any country. Due to which, like India, how Britishers developed, how Britishers ruled, dominated, Americans dominated Africans, and how they came out from that clutch is given with the help of a small story. So, I am reading, my dear PUC students, the reading activity 1 yesterday completed. Today we will see page number 2. Today we will see page number 2. Let's read. Once upon a time, an elephant made friendship with a man. One day, heavy thunderstorm broke out. The elephant went to his friend who had a little hut at the edge of the forest and said to him, "My dear good friend, will you please let me put my trunk inside your hut to keep it out of this torrential rain?" So once upon a time, it happens that an elephant made friendship with a man. Now when I read this statement, in reality or in real, elephant doesn't make friendship. Elephant cannot make friendship. Because if it's talking about a large elephant, the elephant which is enormous in size, coming to a small man, there must be some intention. Yes? If a politician, big politician who has a lot of money and going to houses just for small thing means there is an intention. But the man doesn't know the intention. He feels happy. Yes, the politician is coming to me. The politician is coming to my house. So he has no that feeling. So the elephant went to a man. The man was having his hut at the edge of the forest, and he involved him for making a friendship. Then he said, "My dear good man, will you please let me put my trunk inside?" Because thunderstorm broke out. And the elephant asked man that, "If you don't mind, can I keep my trunk into your hut?" The man seeing what situation? The man seeing the situation his friend was in replied, "My dear good elephant, my hut is very small, but there is room for your trunk and myself. Please put your trunk in gently." He said that my room, my trunk is for me. It is for me. So if you want, you keep it, but it should be gently. The elephant thanked his friend, saying, "You have done me a good deed. One day I shall return your kindness." When man was happy, he allowed his friend, he allowed elephant to keep the trunk inside. Then elephant said, "This wonderful help for this deed, I really cannot forget in my life. So one day I shall return your kindness. Please give me some time." But what followed? As soon as the elephant put his trunk inside the hut, slowly he pushed his head inside and finally flung the man out in the rain and lay down comfortably inside his hut, saying, "My dear good friend, your skin is harder than mine, and as there is not enough room for both of us, you can afford to remain in the rain while I am protecting my delicate skin from the hailstorm." It means what? As the man gave permission to stay in the hut, suddenly the elephant flung the man out. Now the man is out in the rain, and the elephant is nicely, comfortably laid down in the hut, saying that your skin is harder than my skin, so I cannot afford. I am not fit to stay in the rain, but your skin is harder than mine, so you can comfortably stay back. Then the man, seeing what his friend had done to him, started to grumble, kind of, misunderstanding or to my mind. What has made his friend started to grumble? The animals in the nearby forest heard the noise and came to see what was the matter. All stood around listening to the heated argument between the man and his friend, the elephant. In this turmoil, the lion came along roaring and said in a loud voice, "Don't you all know that I am the king of the jungle? How dare anyone disturb the peace of my kingdom?" It means there was a grumble between man and elephant. All the forest animals gathered because of heated argument, and in between the lion came, and the lion said that, how dare both of you to destroy or to spoil the peace of the jungle?" Based on this, on hearing this, the elephant, who was one of the high ministers in the jungle kingdom, replied in a soothing voice and said, "My lord, there is no disturbance of the peace in your kingdom. I have only been having a little discussion with my friend here as to possession of his little hut, which your lordship seemed to occupy." The elephant said, "My lord, as you are thinking, there is no such of misunderstanding. This man, just I gave him house to stay, but he claims that the house belongs to him. So because of that, there is a misunderstanding and there is a argument." Okay, so we have completed the page number 2. So my dear students, watch this class repeatedly, and if you have any doubts and queries, again I will meet tomorrow. If you want, you can comment me, message me any difficult words from the page what we discussed. Then we will see in the tomorrow's class. Till then, thank you and take care.